Okay, today we have to see the Laravel AI SDK. The Laravel AI SDK is released yesterday, so we are going to review about the what is it and how it is going. So before we start it, we are going to require the package composer require Laravel /AI. So it is downloading present PHP. Okay, and then we see the packages and optimizing files. So it's very easy thing. And then we are publishing the vendor publish provider Laravel's AI service provider. So copying directory the migrate database migration done, and then PHP artisan migrate. I have to migrate. Create migration done. So how can I config about it? And then there is a in environment file, so you get a lot of things. I will now use the open AI APK key and blah 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 blah. So we have set the API key, and then we go into the provider support, and we see the Laravel AI SDK support text, image, CSS, SDD, embedding, re-ranking, and the files, mostly the OpenAI, and the re-ranking is only Cohere and Gina. So we use for the sample, so I will not use the re-ranking. So I will do an agent, PHP artisan make agent sales coach. From instruction, your helpful assistant, and the messages and tools and schema is a structure output schema definition. So add AI agent sales coaches in here. So if you don't like it, and then remove it, and structure is that kind of different. Structure you have for assistant, message, tools, schema, and value, and the schema name require and score in reverse order. Schema integer, and then minimum 1, maximum 10 required. So tools, and then we'll grab the tools. Retrieve. Okay, we can use a tool to retrieve previous transcript. And messages is when we are using the old messages, we'll use a return the messages of the contents of all. Get a list of comprising the conversation. Okay, we do that. And then instruction, you are a helpful sales assistant. Analyzing market trends, for example, we make it a little bit larger, and prompt. So we want to prompt something, so web.php, and then view welcome. I want to change response equal new sales coach prompt analyze today gold prices. Okay, and then so we are going to analyze the today gold prices. So, and then what will you do? Return string response. So we have Firefox, because we don't have something blah 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 8000, and then voila, because 8000, and then no working because there's no server running. PHP artisan serve that 8000, and then we're looking for the response. Wait. Okay, and then now the HTML return is so bad. Return response JSON. I can analyze today global as a key market driver. I need one detail fast. Today is a price different from the market. Quick question, pick up one. Which country currency do you want? USG, INR, AND. Okay, we are trying our prompts in the market codes. I know real price in the chat. Show me one of the compute analysis immediately. Tools. So how can I make a tool? So the tool is PHP artisan make tool. Random number generator. So we are doing the exchange rate fetcher. Okay. Exchange rate fetcher, and then there is a description. Sorry, a tool to fetch exchange rate from Myanmar time. Okay, and handle is return HTTP get, and then the URL. So we get the response. If response successful, return response.json, else return no exchange rate found. So we need to use the tools in there. So in the tools, we need to declare that in the sales coach tools, we could use a new exchange rate fetcher like this, and then we'll prompt again. 3, 2, 1. So the main thing is a return response, not the JSON. So the JSON is a field. So in the here's a total exchange with Myanmar gap. So the latest information shows open exchange rate 1 unit USD 2099 MMK euro something blah 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 etc. It's only 3 files. Web response. How to exchange rate today in Myanmar time, and the response of JSON then for serving, and then sales coach is doing, the sales coach is handling, fetch the real-time data, and then analyze marketing financial assistance and exchange rate fetch. Okay, and then assistant, and then use it prompt. We use this in the prompt. So how about exchange rate Myanmar time? So as a financial advice, it gets the exchange rate really fast. And then we have to do the provided tool. So the provided tool is working for the web search. Okay, so agent, and then we say helpful assistant analyzing market trends. Okay, and then we need to upload the new tools, and then new web search. Okay, I already must see it before. So if you can, so from how's the exchange rate today in Myanmar time? I don't see the web search. So here is a Myanmar exchange rate today is a and wikipedia.org, and then OpenAI, and it search the web search, and here is a goldprice.com, UTM source, OpenAI. Gold price per gram in Myanmar here today is USD price, and you okay, USD reference, and then they do not provide the exact one. It will search and it will fetch. Okay, new web search, new web fetch. So it will fetch the information. So the same prompt, do again. Okay, something wrong, 500, something wrong. Okay, OpenAI does not support web fetch. Done. So you can do for the file search, vector store, the file, and also search and the metadata search. Okay, and then middleware and sys coach. So in the EI, okay, so in here we have to do the middleware. So sales coach, before putting in the sales coach agent conversational #2 hash from, and then we have to do record everything has middleware, and then we can do at the stops middleware. Okay, and then we can do the middleware, and then we do like this, returned in an array new log prompts. Okay, so we can do is php artisan make middleware log prompts. Okay, so log prompts, and then log prompts. Okay, and then we are going to the log prompts, and then log info prompting agent prompt, and then in here we have to change not the request handle agent prompt closure next prompt and the next prompt. Okay, so return, you may use the next method to response and the agent responses, and then it is also the middleware is also the same as the middleware. The middleware is a before middleware, before, how can I say, I don't remember that says. It's a before middleware and the after middleware. So post response, pre middleware and the post middleware. You can use both. So, and then there is sometimes we can get the anonymous agent. Okay, anonymous agent is like this. We don't do, and on the web, the PHP, and okay, there's a lot of things. So response equal to agent. Oh, yes, how can I say, one-time use. Instruction, you are an expert in software development. Okay, instruction, comma, messages equal to no memory, and then tools, nothing, prompt, tell me about Laravel. 10 response from Jason. So we put it again. Oh, still problem. Sorry. Use function Laravel AI and then the agent. Okay. Wow. It is really instructions. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Kaboom. So tell me about Laravel, and we show the structure output. Okay, and then we have here, and then we have the response role. Tell me about the Laravel assistant, Laravel, blah 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 blah. Okay, tell me. Okay, tell me about. Oh, how? You should try. You should try. How do you spell your website? Okay, we're talking real time. Okay, and then tools, and then we're here, new web search. Okay, we try. Should we try? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a relay and searching for everything. Okay, here is a tell me about the lumamon.com. It's a personal top blog site and a notes blog. I'll forget I've set up the typical CMS driven blog. Originally, there's a post listing, and then there's a from pages. Lastly, would have content tutorial notes include posts such as Nest.js to Drupal, blah 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 blah. Okay, so there is a agent can automatically like request authentication. Oh God. Yeah. Save ledger, some results I can train with a specific angle. So it can do that thing. So you are expert in the software development, and then it's tell me about and the website. So it's working on the search and it's talking about the website. Okay. Webfetch is not working in the OpenAI, so you can use a lot of the things. So it is a structure called response to JSON, and then okay, so we don't want to use a lot of agent steps, something change. And okay, I will do this time. I will do a generate an image. It's enough time to walking. So we do the image and image of Laravel slash AI slash image. Okay, image of an industrial revolution. Generate. Return raw content string typecast to string of the image. Okay, I don't want to get this just again image, and then we do landscape. Okay. Okay, I'll go that image. And I see. So we generate an image, and then 1, 2, 3. Method is a register caller without established identity. Okay. Because OpenAI Gemini. Oh, why do you use the Gemini for that? I want to use the OpenAI. Aha. Why? I will change the config slash AI. So OpenAI image. Therefore, for image is a Gemini. I use OpenAI. Okay, and then we generate here. Okay, sleep away. Okay, we have to do the timeout setting. Where's our postman? So landscape timeout 20 seconds. Let's try again. And it's called 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh no, I have to change the timeout 0. My tokens are gone. And I said the max execution time 300. I don't like it, but I have to do it. Serve again, and then do it. Okay, and then the image raw condenser appeared in here. So with the Q, and the next time is the audio. Audio is use Laravel / audio, and then audio equal to audio of I love coding with Laravel. Generate, then raw content equal to string of audio, and then return response raw content or audio type. Open AI audio response format, MP3.
I love coding with Laravel.
Okay, you have that. Yes.
I love coding with Laravel.
Okay, and then we do as a string. I love coding with Laravel. This is an amazing framework. Audio text to speech generation is a.
I love coding with Laravel. This is an amazing framework.
Oh. So cool. And then now we change to the female voice. Audio off. And then female. And then we generate. Oh, because the picture.
I love coding with Laravel. This is an amazing framework. This is an amazing framework.
I am a man. I love coding with Laravel. This is an amazing framework.
Okay, I think the man voices and the female voices are different. So, okay. Female and then me, and then I'll get the instruction said like which character said like pirates and pirates of the Caribbean.
I am a man. I love coding with Laravel. This is an amazing framework.
Here is a generate, and in here provider, and Gemini we haven't done anything on Gemini, and we'll do here. And then provider, Gemini provider do not support audio generation. Okay, so we can find the audio Gemini not support, and it's a failover. Failover is not the total coverage of your thing. It will use the failover in you will get something that the Gemini provider do not support the audio generation OpenAI, and then it's a failover. The failover do not check the capability, and it is automatically throw an error on that. Okay, there is a lot of testing. We'll find on the testing, and then you can fake the images and the audio. Oh yeah, we can make the transcripts also. You can do the embeddings, files, saying a lot of testing capabilities, and the main thing is a lot of capabilities in the files. So thanks for watching today. There's a little bit strange subject today, and I'm focusing on the Laravel to do that thing. So come back for more support. Come back for more video about the Laravel and SGS and Gentoo and the Drupal documentation and whatever I like. I'll do every day, starting to have a big consistency, and then see you soon. Bye bye.